Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I'm recording this, like, seconds after I stopped the last recording, so... You know, in case you were wondering. I kind of want to replace Fair and Flash Sword. And Shield. I just don't use it enough to justify having it. Let's do this for now. I'll change it later. I do think I'm gonna try. I'll get like a raw weapon, and I'll infuse it with raw. And then I'll just buff that with a great magic weapon and see how the damage compares to the longsword. You can see this isn't an enemy because her hair is frozen still. And this one is because A, she's clearly moving, but B, her hair is moving. So they have like a frost breath attack. It does damage to you quickly while you're in it, and it also inflicts frostbite, as you would probably guess. They also have a grab, which is what that was when you're standing right in front of them. It doesn't do a ton of damage for a grab, but it might be enough to kill me. Because again, this character's pretty weak. What is that? No grabs. Alright. Can come over here. Pick up frozen weapon. I'll read the description of this because it's kind of important. To a boss that we just killed. Where is it? There it is. One of the spells left behind by the young sorcerer Sullivan before leaving the painted world imbues right-hand weapon with frost. Sullivan was born and raised inside the painting, yet had a little use for his frigid homeland since he had not yet experienced loss. Oh right. These trees shoot fire at you. You can tell because they're on fire a little bit. So Sullivan, this tells us, is from the painted world, and he left because the painted world is for the forlorn, and he's not forlorn. So, he didn't need to be here. Yeah, I get it. You're wolves. You don't like me. You can kill all these wolves, but I'm gonna run by them instead, because I'm a coward. I don't actually know if you can, like, how far chase you. Could you not do that, though? Oh, gee, okay. It left. Yeah, okay, it left. These are the Millwood Knights. They're in the DLC, and we'll learn more about them from some item description. Obviously, they're in the DLC, because they're here. And we're in the DLC. They're pretty sturdy. They're not really that easy to dodge either. They're fairly tough enemies. Okay, ooh, that caught me. That's bad. Bad for you. Alright, this enemy's a tree lady. Again, you can see her hair. No grabs. I'm sure I'll get hit by that at least once, but I don't think the tree women drop anything. I'm pretty sure I've never gotten a drop from them. Alright, up in that tower there's some Millwood Knights with great bows that are going to shoot at us. We're going to try to not get shot. I don't think there's anything I want to do up there. The Great Hammer Millwood Knights are... I think they're a little bit hardier than the one we fought earlier, but... Oh, crap. Oh, bad. It's ungood. Hey, buddy. Did I interrupt you? That's bad. If you're behind them, when they do that overhead thing, that'll hit you, so... have a care. I think a lot of the Millwood Knights in this area have pet wolves, so be wary of that. I think it's this guy's pet wolf is what's flying, but it's like stuck on something. Yeah, hey dude. The wolves aren't that hard to kill, you know, as you maybe expect, hang out in packs. Hey dude. You can get pretty much all of the Millwood Knights equipment if you like how it looks. If you're a Skyrim fan. Dodge. Skyrim's cool, I get it. Maybe not as cool as it was when it came out, you know, forever ago, but... And if you've noticed that I'm just backstab scumming these guys, yeah. I'm not really strong enough to fight them legit, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright. There's not really anything over there. Hi, wolf. In here, there's some good stuff, though. Got a soul of warrior. And here's one of the Millwood Knights that's been shooting at us. This area is annoying just because it's really cramped. Makes it hard to fight in. Especially when the frame rate dips to 0. I tried to kick there. You can kick their guard, but they tend to lower their shields as soon as you stop strafing. You usually don't need to. And by don't need to, I mean like you shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna kill that wolf, because I'm getting kind of annoyed at it growling. Like, I get it, you don't like me. You just chill. They drop heavy ones as well. Oh, cool, hi. Hey, dude. Why don't you die? Alright. Yeah. So, let's keep going. It is unclear, to me at least, what killed all the Millwood Knights here in this tower. Because it seems like there is a battle or something here. So up here, this Millwood Knight has red eyes. He doesn't like visitors very much. I'm just not going to mess with him, because the only reason to come here is to loot this tower, and... you don't really need to mess with him. Millwood Battle Axe is pretty good, I think. I haven't used it. It's a strength weapon. Battle Axe wielded by the Millwood Knights. Its blade is blessed by the symbol of the ethereal oak. We'll read more about that particular oak momentarily. Back there is death. You want the side that doesn't have death. Here we get another Soul of a Weary Warrior, and the Captain's Ashes. Oh, I forgot to deliver these. Umbral Ash of the Captain of the Millwood Knights. Long ago, when the Millwood Knights lost the forest they called home, they began a journey so long that even thoughts of their sworn enemy washed away, replaced by a vision of a cold and brittle wood. Obviously. This one. Yeah. Millwood Knights have a sad story. I'm not sure what item it talks about their quote-unquote enemy from, but I'm pretty sure it's the, they talk about how it's a dragon. So it might be Calamite from the first game. It's hard to know. Oh, he aggroed on me, I think. Yes. Stop being so magic resistant. Alright, good. Ooh, twinkly. Alright, I think that's it. Pretty sure I got everything here. Yeah. So up here, there is a, I want to go with canine-themed ambush. I don't want to deal with that, so, later. Gators. The Easterners' ashes, I'll read them once we get back to Firelink, but seem to reference, a certain Eastern, merchant from Dark Souls 1. I think their name was Shira. Umbral Ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely, the merchant, the captain of the clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. Yeah, so that's definitely referencing Shira. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So with that, we can get... I think you get refined gems from that. 1 Titanite scale. You can get the Eastern armor, which is pretty cool. From the Captain's Ashes, we can get the Millwood Knight armor, which I kind of like. It's sort of cool. It's very heavy, though. And the Wood Grain Ring, which makes your weapon degrade more slowly, which is useful with, like, a couple weapons. And also the, Oni Slayer Great Arrows and the Millwood Great Arrows. It is said that the Millwood Knights use these to face their sworn enemy, the Abyss Dragon. Okay, that's probably Calamite. The only other dragon I can think of would be Medir, and Medir became an Abyss Dragon, it seems, more recently, so I would assume that this is Calamite they're talking about. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I don't think I am. Alright.
Ashen 1.
Yeah. Hi, Andre.
It wasn't he?
No Estus shards. Just wanted to check. You can't fault me for that. Well, you can, but you shouldn't, because that would be weird. Alright, where's my Tinder? Where my Tinder at? 4 increases damage by pretty good amount. Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do that. Alright, what weapon do I want to make raw? Oh, I can use the Astora Greatsword. Probably not that one, but still interesting. I do kind of like the broadsword. Dragon Slayer Axe is pretty cool. Has lightning split damage, though. I don't know. Sorry I'm slow, but it's worth considering. I know the Sellsword Twin Blades are good with weapon buffs. Let's look at some of the damage values. So the Uchigatana with raw. It's not even as good as with refined, I don't think. Yeah. I can't decide. That's pretty good. The scaling on this is kind of mediocre, so... Can this be buffed? I kind of think so, because it can be infused. I can always Shriving Gem it later. Sure, let's try the Dragon Slayer's Axe. Damage goes up by a fair amount.
crazy like that.
I'm kind of into this. But can it be buffed? So attune instead of that, this. Ooh, it can. Alright, I think I found the weapon that I might use going forward. That seems like it could be quite good. Yeah, obviously I won't use this weapon forever. Again, kind of invested in the tinder, but pretty cool. Alright. Oh, this will require me getting used to using magic from my right hand, which is usually not something I'm great at, but I don't like change. Alright, we'll check out the damage from it, which I am expecting to be pretty significant. It is damage, like, when buffed by a great magic weapon, the damage will be split 3 ways, which is not a good thing usually, but I don't know. I think it could be good. Before we do that, though, we should probably talk to the people across this bridge. They're kind of important characters in the DLC. Oh no, we can test again. I think there's some peons over here. Alright, so unbuffed, we get... We can, 213. Alright. And buffed. These enemies have low resistances, so it's not like the best test, but... 290. That's pretty good. I don't know. I think this might be strong. Just maybe. Alright, sup, dude.
Well, you look to be unkindled. No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
Alright. Nice church. Super not weird to have a ton of paintings all around a room. It's like really not weird at all.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our blessed father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not. Ashen one, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee. The bonfire, a meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee none the less. Ah, yes, there is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. Ours is a chance encounter, to be sure, but perhaps it was meant to be. Let this be a remembrance of this cold world. Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
Alright. Well, no, we have one more dialogue thing.
Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer, and be gone. There is one thing you should know. Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole.
Alright, so it seems pretty apparent that these people don't want us here. Well, yeah. So obviously that person, the nun lady, or at least the lady in nun's clothing, his name is Lady Frida. But the other man's name is Sir Wilhelm. We'll learn more about him later. If you're like, this bridge looks like it can be broken. Well, you know, you're right. Good job, Slugger. But I'm not going to do it quite yet. Or am I? Nah. Frame rate. Over here, there's some man-eating flies. I guess I'll do it. Hey, you. I continue to be highly unimpressed by the damage of Great Fahrenheit. Hey, you. Die. You get a Shriving Stone, and we'll be back in this area a bit. You don't have to go here now, but, you know. I guess I just felt like it. Hi, Crystal Lizard. I think this one only gives a large shard. It's kind of just meant you to chase you into this trap over here. I mean, it's not much of a trap, but this slight ambush. That damage is not bad. It is a buff, so, you know, we have to reapply it, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. Whee! Anyone want to do the Bed of Chaos slide? Only true Dark Souls fans will get that joke. Just kidding. Alright. So this area kind of gives me the creeps, but I'm pretty sure that's the point. So, I guess good job, FromSoft, you got me. So, these bird creatures are Corvians, but they're not like the ones that we've seen. They're also alive. Well, for the most part, some of them are dead. I actually still don't know what this gross thing coming out of them is. If anyone knows, I guess tell me, or don't. But I guess I would like to know. They're very weak, as you can tell. Most of the time they won't even really try to attack you, but it's pretty clear that they're in a sorry state. Let's try. Alright. What put them in the sorry state? Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is also a Corvian. Oh. Yeah, these enemies are tough. Alright, no backstab for me. Heal. Don't grab me. Thank you. Yeah, be very careful when you're dealing with those enemies. They can kill you really easily. I guess I'll talk about them when I pick up some of their equipment. Their equipment pretty much tells the whole story. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
That's what they call me.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her you are Ash.
Alright, so this guy's kind of repeating what Gale told us. A lady not clear who that is yet. He needs to see flame, and we are supposed to be doing that.
Surely you've seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales, my lady. Oh, I like those.
Alright. So, basically, how the painted world works, and how it seems that all of the painted world works, is that eventually they start to rot, as you can kind of see, and its inhabitants will burn it, but the witch, and the witch he's talking about is Lady Frida, fooled the good father and buried the flame. So it seems that instead of burning away the world, they are just going to let it rot away. Which is, well, I mean, doesn't seem to have doesn't seem to suit these guys too well. Ow. Ow! Me. Sit your ass down. Ow. Don't get hit by that. That's my advice. I'm gonna end the episode soon, so I'm just gonna give away the game. You can skip an area by doing that jump. You don't have to, but that's actually how I did the DLC the first time, because I totally missed this side path. Get wrecked. That's funny. You know what? No, I'll save it. Maybe I'll talk about the story of the DLC towards the end, because that's definitely when it comes together, as you know probably expect. Let's grab one of the items in this area. There's a few things that we're gonna run to get. I think this is a poison gem. Oh, hey. Can you not? It's easy to get, but there's also like no point in getting it, so I'm just not going to, because I don't feel like it. Highly rude. Jump across. This is into the bonfire room, as you can see. And then over here, there's a big courtyard. That's an attack that inflicts toxic. It's A, gross, and B, you know. Well, mostly it's just gross, but try not to get hit by it. Alright, I made the jump. Thank you. And we pick up the crow quills. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna kill... Oh. Okay, can you not, though? I'm gonna kill you. I don't think there's an item over here, but I guess I'll check. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, for now, let's head back to Firelink, and I'll level up once and then end the video. And before any of that, I'll read the Crow Quills, which is a really good dex weapon. It's really fun, and it's good. I would recommend it. Thrusting sword wielded by the Corvian Knights, and a special paired weapon. When two-handed, brandish the 4 thin-edged blades in the left hand. In their infatuation with Sister Frida, the Corvian Knights swore to protect the painting from fire, and to this end took to the execution of their own brethren. So now we know what's happened and why all of the other Corvians are in such a sorry state. Their knights turned on them. Yeah. They're not in a good spot. Oh, by the way, ring fight under Leonard is just gonna chill up there till you do his quest line. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the DLC, and oh wait, how do you do it? I think you do. Yeah. All right, and I'll talk to you next time.